Okay, I'm going to start my series of videos, but I'm terrified from the camera. This is why I'm going to Stratford to find a crowd, and I'm gonna beat that fear. Now my whole nature screams against that, but I'm gonna cross this bridge with me talking on the camera and observe the way I feel. I don't really feel terrified though, but I do feel uncomfortable. My whole body is screaming that I don't feel comfortable. I need my comfort zone. I need to find a quiet place to make the videos, somewhere, probably to go in a park, or maybe just to go to into my room and do everything in private without all these people walking around me. I'm actually starting to relax, so I don't feel the tension that much, and I'm realizing that basically not all eyes are on me, and that actually there is nothing to fear. Fears are illusion. We all tend to think that basically we are these shy people, that we are not okay to make videos basically in public, but this all is not true. It's fear, it's illusion. Somebody had told you once that you are a shy person and you believe that, and this is far from the truth. I'm actually getting more and more comfortable. Of course, today is just the start. I'm gonna exercise this before every video. Everything is possible, everything is fierce, so when you have the right level of energy, you can overtake all the obstacles. Here by this tree in this park I feel way more relaxed, but to be honest, I enjoyed that crowd. Everything about what we know about ourselves is an idea that we have about us, a self-image, which in reality is programmed by the society understanding of us, of our capabilities, of what's possible for us and what's impossible, of our limitations, about our fears. The self-image is it's a total illusion. It's not true. Of course, I'm gonna go to that crowd again, and I'm gonna try to shoot videos for even longer time. Everything that we know in life is based on repetition. Everything that we know about ourselves. So I'm gonna beat that habit to fear the crowd, and I'm gonna become good with making videos. But of course, me against the camera is not the topic of today's video. The topic of today's video is actually how to raise our vibrations, our energy. It matters. How we feel matters. How we feel at every moment changes our perceptions of the world. If we are sad, we perceive the world through sad eyes. If you are tired, if you are lazy, if you are angry, all these emotions, all these all these feelings change our perception of the world. So how can you change your energy? What I do in the morning, basically, when I wake up, first thing is to go and take a hot shower. This opens me to the world. I enjoy the water, the hot water. I enjoy the feeling. I enjoy the wakeful state. At this moment, I could drink coffee, of course, and I do that, but to me it's very important to go directly to into the shower. That makes a big difference for me. After that, I exercise for like 3-4 minutes. My whole body, I know what you're going to say, 3-4 minutes, that's a joke. But no, I mean, it's to me it's not building muscles, it's not something I'm aiming. It's the fact that at this moment my whole body is sleeping and is screaming at me like, I want to sleep, like leave me alone. But I push through that. I push through the comfort zone, and that changes everything. That changes the whole feeling during the day. That tasks can be done, and nothing can stop me. After that, I train my attention. Our attention usually is in our calculating minds, basically telling us what we need to achieve, where we're aiming to, and how we're gonna get there. And when we get there, we're gonna feel fulfillment, and that's not true. That's far from the truth. So I'm trying to feel that fulfillment at this moment. So instead of focusing on my plans, I focus on what I already have. Good exercise for that, the one that I do, is having a gratitude journal. I write down basically what I'm grateful for. It could be the fact that I had a good rest during the night. It could be that I have a job which I enjoy. It could be that I have savings and I can enjoy myself now. But if you do that for a couple of months, your whole focus is going to change from the depressive thoughts of the past and the anxiety that the mind creates about the future into the now and the joy of life. The next thing that I do is I repeat affirmations for about 10-20 minutes. I would love to do it. I like to do it actually for longer if I have the chance. But of course, I'm not going to wake up like 2 hours before I leave my home. So I just I make sure that I repeat the affirmations for 10-20 minutes. Many of the people do not know even what affirmation is. It's a positive sentence which you repeat. As I said earlier, everything in life that we know about ourselves is based on repetition. So positive affirmation could be something like I can do anything that I want, I'm unstoppable. And you repeat this a few times. It makes a difference about the way how you feel during the day. We repeat thoughts anyway. All our thoughts are programmed thoughts. Maybe somebody did something to you in the past and you keep holding that thought about what a victim you are. So why not better program your mind with something positive that can serve? loneliness, depression and anxiety are the norms for normal. We don't even ask ourselves if there is more in life than this. In this same world where we are having constant conflicts with ourselves and others, we are crushed psychologically. Living inside our heads, occupied by our dark thoughts and emotions, we are unconsciously punishing ourselves for not being good enough in a game which we have never chosen, a game we have been told that we must play. Unaware of the truth that we are in control of the way we feel and free to build our lives in a more pleasant way. By being able to be in control of our fears, we accept the suffering and the misery and make them part of our consciousness. In this mental unhappy world we live in, our perceptions are focused on the darkness, ignoring and sabotaging everything good that could possibly enter our lives. We are burning from inside without realizing that we have the choice to change all this. In a society in which we were trained to serve, we were taught that we are not important. We were taught that self-love is a selfish thing, that any idea that the inner satisfaction of your action is important is naive and can be skipped because this is not a true value and is far away from what is known as moral. We were taught that we need to suffer in a battle with life instead of enjoying it, and we lost ourselves in misery, ignoring our sense of beingness. In the series of videos which I'm starting, I'm going to teach you how to conquer your own perceptions. I'm going to teach you about the power of self-love and how to master self-awareness and self-control in order to find true satisfaction. I'm not aiming to convince you of anything, but to help you to drop the emotional rubbish created by your own unguarded thoughts and help you to get in absolute control of your life. You have all the tools you need for the transformation already. Unfortunately, the process of making you a valuable member of the society have brainwashed you and you have forgotten who you truly are. You have forgotten your true beautiful and sensitive nature. You have lost awareness of the unlimited power inside you. You have lost the consciousness of the happy little child inside you that knows what satisfaction is.